Welcome to the Grim Tapes. Today, we open the door to one of the most chilling and controversial hauntings in American history. A house that has become a legend in the world of the paranormal. A place where murder, mystery, and malevolent forces seem to intertwine with reality. This is the story of the ghosts of the Amityville Horror House. Nestled in the quiet suburb of Amityville, New York, stands a house with a past so dark, it has inspired countless books, movies, and investigations. But what really happened at 112 Ocean Avenue? Was it truly haunted by vengeful spirits, or was it all an elaborate hoax? For the next several hours, we'll unravel the deeply unsettling layers of this mystery, peeling back the truths, lies, and legends that surround this infamous home. The DeFeos, a family tragedy. We begin in the early 1970s. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue was occupied by the DeFeo family. Ronald DeFeo Jr., the eldest son, shocked the nation when he murdered his entire family, his parents and 4 siblings, one cold November night. He claimed he heard voices that told him to do it. But where did these voices come from? Were they the product of a disturbed mind, or something far more sinister? The investigation revealed chilling details. All 6 victims were found face down in their beds, shot execution style. Strangely, no neighbors reported hearing gunshots that night, and toxicology reports found no drugs in the victims' systems. How could one person commit such an act without any resistance or outside detection? The questions have never truly been answered. The arrival of the Lutz family. Just over a year after the murders, the house was purchased by George and Kathy Lutz at a significantly reduced price. They moved in with their 3 children, hopeful to start a new chapter. But that chapter quickly turned into a nightmare. The Lutzes reported bizarre and terrifying occurrences from the moment they entered the house. Doors would slam shut on their own. Cold spots would appear in rooms without explanation. Green slime reportedly oozed from the walls. The family claimed to see ghostly apparitions, including a demonic pig-like creature with glowing red eyes. George began waking up every night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time the DeFeo murders were believed to have occurred. Their priest, Father Ralph Pecoraro, who attempted to bless the house, was driven away by a disembodied voice telling him to get out. He later suffered mysterious illnesses and accidents. The Lutz family fled the house after only 28 days, leaving all their possessions behind. Their story would become the basis for the best-selling book, The Amityville Horror, and multiple film adaptations. The media explosion and skepticism. As their story gained attention, skeptics began to question its authenticity. Investigators pointed out inconsistencies in the Lutz's accounts. Neighbors and police claimed they never witnessed anything unusual during the family's brief stay. Critics accused the Lutzes and their co-author of fabricating the tale to profit from the tragedy. But not everyone agreed. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren visited the house and declared it one of the most haunted places they had ever encountered. Lorraine claimed she felt a dark, demonic presence in the basement. A now famous photograph taken during their investigation allegedly shows a ghostly boy with glowing eyes peering out from a room. Paranormal investigations. Over the years, multiple teams of investigators have tried to get to the bottom of the Amityville mystery. Some reported strange readings on their equipment, unexplained sounds, and disturbing personal experiences. Others found nothing abnormal and dismissed the stories as a mix of exaggeration and suggestion. One investigative team captured audio anomalies, strange whispers and footsteps, while the house was unoccupied. Another noted that the house was built on land that may have once been used by the Shinnecock tribe, who allegedly believed it was a place of suffering. But are these paranormal claims legitimate, or do they stem from the power of suggestion and public expectation? Hauntings and sightings through the decades. Even decades after the Lutzes left, the legend of the haunted house continued. Later owners reported no activity, but some visitors claimed to feel uneasy or experience minor phenomena such as doors creaking, shadows moving, or sudden temperature drops. A psychic medium who visited the house years later claimed she made contact with tormented souls trapped inside. Some have speculated that the energy of the DeFeo murders may have imprinted itself onto the home, creating a residual haunting rather than an intelligent one. Others believe the house serves as a beacon for malevolent entities attracted by its dark reputation. Could it be that the house itself is a conduit for evil? Cultural impact and mythology. The Amityville Horror has become a cornerstone of paranormal pop culture. It sparked an entire subgenre of haunted house media. But with that popularity came scrutiny. Lawsuits, debates, and even threats surrounded those who profited from the story. Books and movies based on the story added fictional elements that blurred the line between fact and fiction. Over time, it became harder to separate truth from myth. Yet, the legend persisted. The science of hauntings. From a scientific perspective, many of the phenomena described could have natural explanations: mold, carbon monoxide poisoning, infrasound, or simple psychological stress. However, believers argue that no scientific reasoning can account for all the reported activity. Researchers in parapsychology suggest that trauma, belief systems, and environmental factors can amplify or even manifest hauntings. Could the Lutzes have been experiencing a combination of emotional trauma and mass suggestion? Legacy and modern views. Today, the Amityville house stands as a private residence with altered windows and a changed address, in an attempt to distance it from its terrifying past. Still, it attracts attention from thrill seekers, paranormal fans, and skeptics alike. The debate continues: was the Amityville Horror a genuine case of haunting, or the most successful paranormal hoax of the 20th century? What is undeniable is the powerful grip the story continues to have on the public imagination. In the end, perhaps the most haunting aspect of the Amityville story is not the ghosts, but the uncertainty. We may never know the full truth about what happened inside that house. But the story reminds us of the delicate line between belief and skepticism, between the known and the unknown. So, what do you think really happened at the Amityville Horror House? Was it a true haunting, a cry for help, or a masterful fabrication? Could a house really absorb the energy of a tragedy so profound that it manifests as supernatural horror? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Do you believe in haunted houses? Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the ghosts of the Amityville Horror House, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Grim Tapes, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our chilling explorations into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, some doors, once opened, can never be closed.